Good morning everybody. Show you a little project. I'm halfway through. First of all, we've got a guest coming on Friday from America, a visitor. So I've tidied this bit up for his benefit.
It's just for you, Adrian.
Yeah. Took me about a day to get rid of a load of rubbish. Anyway, yesterday I sawn this by hand with my big skeleton rip saw, and somebody commented it would have been a lot quicker to have used a proper cross-cut log saw. But I thought to myself, it would have been quicker, but I've had no enjoyment in doing that. You want to use one of them when you've got a skeleton saw and I'm retired, so I can take my time. I'm not working against the clock. Anyway, I sawn it off and it wasn't level, so I'm going to plane the bottom up. It says it stands better on the floor, and for the time being I'm going to use this for my anvil until I get something better. And overnight I've got a mixture of linseed oil and Danish oil I've mixed up for some purpose. So I poured it on the end grain to sink into the fibres overnight, because eventually I'm going to treat it with wood preservatives, and this is sort of one of them. It'll loosen sink into the fibres and make it easier for planing. So I did that like this overnight, poured it on, and it was like a sponge to begin with. It took about that much of fluid. Anyway, I rubbed that over, let it sink in overnight. I've started to plane it, and I'm going to, in a minute, sharpen. I'm going to use this Stanley smoother, and I'm going to finish up using these two little planes I've made very recently, just to show you how they perform on end grain. So we'll pause in a minute and I'll sharpen these three up and come back. I've sharpened the three planes, and I've just tried this one, so we'll give it a go. Discovered, I think this is elm. I didn't know what it was until I saw a bit off. I'm sure it's elm. And I've counted the rings, it's 45 years old. Not 35, I told Sarah it was 35. I can see the annual rings, I've counted them. I could do with one of my large mitre plates, which are upstairs, hidden away to this job. Anyway, it's not far off of being there. The edge is still marginally low. Try one of these. These are for finishing. It's an extremely odd timber elm, especially the end grain. Oh, that reminds me, when I was at the Leicester Museums about 30 odd years ago, it was the time when they started to make Rutland Water, the big reservoir nearby, one of the biggest in Europe. and they'd cut all the trees down in the area with chainsaws, and they were cut anyhow, and big sections of all the trees had finished up at the Leicester Museums, and they wanted me to plane them up like this for an exhibition. And I remember the biggest one out to plane was an elm tree. It must have been about like that, and it was sawn with a chainsaw, so it was all anyhow. And I remember it took me nearly 8 hours. There was no rush to flatten it perfectly like a mirror for the exhibition. One day, all the other trees, it only took half hour or so, but this great big elm tree stuck in my mind 8 hours. There were different ways of doing it, but they wanted it plain by hand. Right, so where did I get to? This is just what I wanted to show you. Just I shall spend a bit more time on this. It takes too long for a video. Try this one. I've not tried these, but this one's set a little bit finer. Can you see I'm taking a shaving right the way across with such a small plane? I've told you before, you don't need massive planes to do quite big jobs. And if you want to get it really smooth and right at the end, you really want, in my opinion, a low angle plane, either a mild plane or a block plane or something. No other planes, in my opinion, work like them. There you are. That's as much as I want to do on video. It'll take a bit longer to get it perfect. I just wanted to show you how easy it is when you've got a short plane. Although I'm out of breath, it's when I talk I never hold my breath right. All my life I've been out of breath when I'm talking and trying to work.